Welcome back. It's Urdizzle with a little daily tourney action. I always get a lot of crap from people when I don't add any commentary to these daily tournaments, so I thought I'd do one here since I got a little bit of free time. All right, holes 1 through 3. We're starting off on Kaho Park, and this is not an easy ace to come by. And as far as grinding goes, it took a little bit of time, but once I found the aim point, I was getting it, 1 out of every 10 to 15. So it definitely was not a regular occurrence, but light glide drive gets you there regardless of the wind. So got to start off there. And hole 2, when you move over to this one, it's very easy to do. Like, I know when there's harder aces for hole 1, sometimes I'll take the birdie on hole 1 and then grind the ace for hole 2. That might be something if people are having issues getting the ace on hole 1. You can just play the birdie on 1 and then work out an ace line on 2 for whatever you have. That might be easier. But in this case, I went ace on hole 1 and then just played the safe shot for hole 2. And then obviously if you've got Kaho 2, you got to get a 2 on this one in Albatross. And with this wind, I found this to be pretty easy. That actually almost hit the tree a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. But that is my skip turn rive and just played off the hill. And it usually gives you something around 100 feet. This one a little bit closer. And that basket is kind of up on a little hill, so you want to make sure to give it a little extra boost there. And that is pretty much an ideal start. I don't really want to grind for ace Albatross. Hole 4, this is one with a wind of 3. I really thought about adding my accurate windbreak Explorer onto this one just to get a better ace run, but I only spent about, I don't remember how long, 20 minutes, 25 on this, playing around last night. And so I did kind of have a high hyzer route you just saw right there, but I really wasn't grinding for the ace on that one. If you're really working for it, you probably want to ace 2 of the first 4 to go with the Albatross, but don't really care. Now, because of that, because I didn't grind those early holes, you really want to make sure you get an eagle on this one. And I like to run my accurate roll musket for my first shot, and it puts me pretty consistently between 225 and 235. And right there, that was just a great throw-in with the fuse. That is the benefit of throwing the roll musket, is you can get a pretty predictable ground play where it just bites right around that 230 range and gives you a good throwing opportunity. So this one I really wanted. I was throwing my accurate roll musket, so I didn't go too far up the hill. But with that wind of 3, that's really tough. But I never aced that one in the 20 or however many minutes I was playing, but I did hit basket a couple times. So again, if I'm grinding, I'm surprised not more people were doing better on this. You could probably get the ace on one of the first 2 holes, and then that hole right there, or at least 2 of those par 3s, including hole 1. And then we shift over here. This is another one. So we went Lakeside for holes 4 through 6, and now we go to Lost Island, and Lost Island is never any gimmies. But right here, I really wanted this one with the fuse. I know I can get it. Throw and goes, and that one it didn't quite do that. That was really annoying. Really wanted that one. I think that one right there would have cinched it. And one of the reasons I didn't really feel like grinding this layout is because of what's coming next. So this hole right here, which is hole 2 at Lost Island, with that wind of 3, I'm not saying it's super difficult, but it's really easy to screw that up. Either you hit the rocks on the left, or you go a little bit too straight and head for the water. But that, I don't know. That one's not too difficult, but can be a little annoying with a wind of 3. But the reason right here I would never want to grind this layout is hole 9. This is just, I think this is one of the trickier par 3s in the game. Not as hard as downtown hole 7 or some other ones, but you really got to work at it. It's always going to be a throw-in. And what I figured out here is it's not just about leaving it short here. You also have to watch, if you're closer to the water, you're also downhill a little bit, and so you have to aim a little higher. I've missed this many times short because I was a little too close to the water. And so I threw with the power that I thought I would need to throw from 100 feet or 90 feet, and it would hit the front of the basket, and I couldn't figure out why for a while. And I finally figured out that it was just a little too close to the shoreline. And there you go, 13 under, eagle, Albatross, and hole in 1, and that will tie it. So at the time I got this last night, it was just the 2 of us there at 13 under. And just to show you guys the bag I was using for this, so you'll notice a lot of roll discs. So I've got my accurate roll, Explorer, and musket, and then the Accurate Glide musket, and I've switched in my Accurate Glide Grace because I like the little extra distance on that. And then I have the usual suspects for my drivers, my Glide Roll Ballista Pro, and then the 3 Rives, the Turn Skip, the Light Glide, and the Glide Skip. And then finishing off with the short range stuff, the 2 fuses, the Accurate Wind and Accurate Glide, and then the Accurate Sticky Keystone and the Accurate Glide Pure. And as you've seen, all my throw-ins and putts will be mostly with the Accurate Wind fuse. And that's all she wrote. So I re-recorded at least a chunk there so you could see. It looks like there's a few extra people there, 7 that have gotten the 13 under. And I'm surprised somebody has not gotten the 14 under, but maybe it's because that whole 9 people just don't want to grind it. But wouldn't surprise me if someone drops that in the last hour and a half. So hopefully you enjoyed hopefully another daily first place. I've lost track of how many of those. I want to say it's got to be close to 100, but I wish somebody would have kept track of those way back in the day and figured out how many of these daily tournaments everybody has won. But all right, hope you enjoyed. And if you have not checked it out, check out the Pioneer Bay walkthrough, which I will add a link to that in the description here shortly, and you guys can check that out as well. So I'll check you out next video. Thanks for watching.